Good afternoon, Audi S3 Fanatics. It's Peter, the Audi S3 Fanatic, coming at you with another DIY today. So I'm going to get straight to the point here. What we're going to accomplish today is to, as you can kind of see here, I am installing a carbon fiber rear deck lid on my S3. Now I want to be as transparent as I can with you guys. This is going to be my third attempt on a lip. Now my prior attempts were with a local carbon fiber manufacturer. Won't say any names at all, but I failed miserably in terms of the install attempt because I couldn't get the lip to fit right, and I think it was also from a manufacturer standpoint, it just never fit correctly. On the deck itself, it never laid completely flat. I attempted to put that lip on 2 times, had to remove it, and then on the 3rd time I got completely frustrated, pulled the lip off, and I said just forget it. It was a very expensive carbon fiber lip, so that added to some of my frustration. On the good side of that local manufacturer, I will say the product, it looked fantastic. It was a genuine carbon fiber piece as opposed to this one here I bought from China. Now this one here, I will say it looks fantastic as well. The gloss on it looks really good, but this one you can definitely tell that what it is, it's a composite combination of carbon fiber weave and plastic. Whereas the local other carbon fiber lip that I had was actually pure carbon. You could take a look at the underside or inside of the lip and just see that all it was pure carbon fiber. It was very light in comparison to this. So from a good standpoint with the other carbon fiber manufacturer, I will say the product was very good. Unfortunately, it just did not fit the way that a proper OEM lip should fit. This one, I have already done a dry fit, and I will tell you guys, unfortunately, you always take a chance when you're buying things from China. This one does not have an exact OEM fit. It's pretty good, but once we're done with the install, I'll show you a couple of different areas that did not fit, but the cost of this lip was substantially cheaper than the local one. I'm pretty much at a point where I just want to get a rear deck lid on because my trunk looks extremely naked without the OEM little lip that it had, so I definitely want to get this on. Now the proper way to do this is obviously you want to remove your OEM little lip. You want to get all of the excess glue off of it. You want to go ahead and wipe it down with some alcohol. And I bought some Adhesive Promoter here, which is made by 3M. It's called Adhesion Promoter. And I went ahead and also purchased this time around, instead of like the Gorilla Glue double-sided tape, I went ahead and bought specifically VHB tape, which is supposed to be stronger and more durable than what you can buy from your hardware store. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this installed. You're going to see some of the prior videos that I did with the other rear deck lid kind of fused into this DIY here, but I will finish with the actual install of this lip. So let's go ahead and get started, my friends. Now guys, even though we are working on my S3, this application can actually be used on any vehicle that has a rear deck, or you could even use this to help you debadge your car. Essentially what you really need to do is the adhesive that comes from the manufacturer, you have to heat it. You're going to have to put the fishing line through here and essentially kind of floss your way through it until it slowly gets under and you're able to pull this lip off. So again, you can apply this technique to any car, whether you're trying to remove the wing or debadge your car. Alright, so the first step that you want to do is you want to try to slowly heat up the edge of your wing here. Now my lip has just a slight rise right here where I'm able to get the fishing line in here, but go ahead and just heat this up here. I'm just going to test this with the fishing line real quick. And as you can tell, I'm able to slowly pull, and I can feel a little resistance where it's not heated up. So we'll just keep on doing this for the rest of the way. Okay, so we were successful in getting the lip off here. And as you can tell, I'll show you this side here. There's just a lot of tape here. And the thing about the OEM lip is there is a lot of surface area where you can get a very good contact. So lip is off, and as you can tell, I've got quite a bit of cleanup to actually do here with all this adhesive. So what I will go ahead and do is I'm just going to put some adhesive remover on here and slowly work my way into taking this off. This part here, I'll tell you, it took me about 20 to 25 minutes to slowly heat it up and fish line it off. I finally got majority of the superficial adhesive off, and I'll just kind of walk through this here to see. That is what is left of the adhesive. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and use some of my Goop Gone to remove this and prep this area really nicely for the lip. Now that I have my lip removed, the first thing I want to go ahead and do is I just want to go ahead and clean this off with some nice cleaner. Make sure you use a microfiber towel so that you do not scratch your paint. You want to clean the very top of your deck as well as the lower portion of it. So we'll go ahead and wipe this down. Now I'm going to go ahead and use a mixture of alcohol as well as water to remove all of the excess oils and wax that may be on the rear deck. So what I also did here, I just wanted to show you guys, I went ahead and just sprayed the underside of my lip here with some alcohol. I'm going to go ahead and dry it off. And we are going to do a dry fit of this lip. And the reason why I recommend a dry fit is you want to position the wing to exact location where you want it using some tape. So what will you do here is you're just going to put it on. I would recommend that you put some tape on the side of the wing as well as the deck. Mark the area that it's going to sit, so that way when you actually have the tape on here, you're not trying to guess where the wing will be, because you'll know exactly where it's going to be at. So what I've done now, as I mentioned to you guys, I put some tape on the ends of the deck. I also put it on the wing, and all I'm going to do now is I'm going to align it to where I want. I'll use a Sharpie to mark both sides, so that way I'm not guessing when I install the wing. Alright, that looks pretty darn good, so we'll go ahead and mark it. Alright, now I know where my wing is going to sit. Now the final prep work that you want to do to the deck and the wing itself, you want to take that Adhesive Promoter, go ahead and run it across your rear deck as well as the wing, and then we'll go ahead and install this wing here. Okay, so here is the 3M Adhesion Promoter. I've opened it already, and it's just a little sponge with some chemical stuff to really clean this area well. So all we're going to do, we're just going to wipe it down. Okay guys, so I'm going to recommend, again, you could do it by yourself, but it's better if you have two people. I've got my daughter here holding down this side to match the tape here. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I've pulled out about 5 inches. So we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. Again, I really believe this is going to be a one-time shot here. So we're going to align it as best as we can. And I can tell already it is very grippy with this tape. Okay guys, this looks like this lip is on very, very well. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys some close-ups of the install. And as you can tell, it is not an exact fit. You can definitely see a little space here. Here's the other side. Definitely a little space here. We finally have the rear deck lid complete. I wanted to provide you guys a final overview of the lip as well as the install process in itself. First thing, the lip, the overall look of it looks good. The weaving on the carbon fiber looks excellent. There's a nice gloss sheen to it. As with all of the manufacturers that I have seen that make the rear deck, there is the manufacturer issues of having both ends of the lip fit flush on the deck itself. So you will probably run into that issue with this specific lip and perhaps with other manufacturers. Now the install process in itself is going to be helped with the VHB tape. I can tell you this deck lip here is going nowhere. It is extremely secure, and for me to remove this, I'm going to go through the same challenges of having to remove the adhesive. The Adhesive Promoter in itself, I highly recommend. It's the first time that I had ever used it, and it works fantastic. I will tell you, once you're done with the project or using it, you need to wipe that stuff off. It is very chemically strong, and you do want to go ahead and remove it. As usual guys, this is Peter, your Audi S3 Fanatic. I greatly appreciate all the support that you guys have given me over the last year. I can't believe I'm running up on a year since I've created my channel, and I've had so much positive vibes from all of you guys, and I definitely appreciate all of that. Hopefully today's video has helped you put together your lip. It's going to be a hit and miss with the lips that are out there, but I hope that you guys do get the best one available. Please like and share my videos, and once again I thank you for your support, I will see you at the next DIY.